look, we kind of do coordinating. We don't match the panel very well, but
No, but you know, we kind of match each other a little bit. You'd think we talked, but we didn't because we kind of have the purple and pink.
What's
I
it
was
called?
thinking about pink today.
ESP?
Well,
Is it ESP?
maybe. Do you think we have that?
Or it could be, great minds think alike.
Could be that.
Fools seldom differ.
Fools seldom different. Oh well, I think there's
we'll
probably
go with
some.
the great minds think alike,
Okay.
right?
Well, here it is. It is definitely fall because there has been some frost out there.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to actually, I was trying to get my windshield nice and clear, thinking it was just crud on it, and then it was like, no, it just needs the defrost.
It was frost?
Oh yeah, there's been some frost in the
Oh.
mornings. I know that when I picked Arlene up for the quilt show on Friday, that was Friday, wasn't it, Arlene? Because we left early. I had to have front and rear defrost on.
Did you have to have seat warmers on?
I don't have seat warmers on the van. Bill has it in his vehicles. I wonder what that is. He has them, I don't, but anyway, that's okay. Oh, look at that. We have, there was Gwen Brewer, and there's Mary.
I think I saw Darlene,
There's Ann Roy,
Kathy, and Gail.
and Peggy, and Kathy. Your turn.
Oh, they're going fast now. Susan,
And Mary, and
Debbie, there was a couple Marys.
And there's Shelley.
Shelley, yeah.
How nice is that?
Lorraine, Valerie, Mary, Carol, Lucy, Erica, Laura. I can't keep up. That's good. That means you guys are watching.
We just want to give everybody a big hug. Good morning to all of you.
Yeah, and hope you're enjoying your coffee or tea or your breakfast.
And this fresh air, because it's very fresh out
It's
there.
supposed to be warm later, so I did wear sandals.
You know what? I did too. And yesterday was the first day I wore closed-toed shoes. Isn't that, strange? And then Bill is golfing today. He hasn't got out very often, but I think it's going to get up to 73, and he's going with his buddy to Simcoe. Him and Al Harrington are going to play.
Well, that's good.
And I thought
Get
that's...
outside and enjoy the
Oh,
weather.
Al is such a nice man. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've noticed the colors on the trees are changing.
Yeah, it's like somebody took a paintbrush and went, because it's just splatters right now. It's not
Everything
full
yeah.
on. Yeah. And sometimes I think that's extra pretty. Good morning, Miss Teresa. I was glad to see that you're able to come. I saw that. And there's Gail Wynn, Taiwan, and Melanie Stewart
from Stony Creek. So tell us about the show.
Well, I want to tell you, I put some pictures up on Facebook, but the Brand Heritage Quilt Show was a lovely show. Lots of attendance, and people were just, and Arlene would tell you, starving to talk to each other, weren't they? They just wanted to talk, and it's like there's some people we haven't seen for years. And a few people, like, this was only their second time out since COVID ended. And so it's nice to see that people are getting out, and we're seeing some other faces that we haven't seen for a long time. And that was really good. And we got to enjoy all these beautiful quilts. And I have to say, they were mentioning to me that they did this show, organized it. They only had one official meeting in person, everything done virtually.
Oh.
With Zoom meetings and stuff. But it was very organized, and it was just lovely. They had great tombola things, and Arlene, you didn't win a thing. Usually I did, because I had put extra tickets in for what you liked and what we thought Tammy might like. On those extra ones, didn't win at those, or I did not win Alice Farrandon's beautiful rug quilt that she made. And Alice is 93 years old, and she had 2 quilts, and then she entered in the show, and she had on the tombola table a nice table runner, like a rug that she had done from Jelly Rolls, which is really nice. And I think she's going to teach the class to them and get them to learn how to not get it lumpy and stuff.
So you're telling me all those address labels didn't pay off?
Well, I did use 2 of them. And because you could buy, I bought $20 worth of tickets. So you got 10 on a sheet, so I didn't have to stick them on. Some of them you have to put on each individual one, but not, they had it organized different. Anyway, it was a great show, lots of people, and I did keep one of the quilts for our show and tell a little later, and it's done by Charlie Yetman, and she's 10 years old.
That's amazing.
And she did an amazing job. And I just thought, oh, I just have to make sure we show everybody. You want to talk about our door prizes today? What do we have to do? They have to
make a comment.
Make a comment.
Just say hi, or just something that you like.
And Arlene's like crazily writing down names.
She's frantic. All right, so we're gonna do some Halloween giveaways. There's one panel, and that one I believe has blocks in it. And then there's a cat panel. It says Boo on it. And then there's this little country caboodle Boohoo owl. And it's like little laser cut out pieces. You could put that on a pillow or a runner or a tea towel. So it might be a fun little project.
So all pre-cut and ready to go.
Yeah. So make a comment and then we will draw at the end.
And this here is our basket. We have a door prize at the quilt show. I thought we might as well do this now. Drum roll. This was the prize that we had. It was a Missouri Star book, a layer cake, a ruler, and a pen. And the drawing was to put your email in at our booth. So I thought maybe we would
make some noise.
Let's dump all these in here.
Get them in there without them ending on the table. Oh, pretty good.
We did. And now we're going to take this bag.
Shake it up.
Because we said we have a live drawing.
Shake it up, baby.
There's a kind of a song about that.
I was going to say,
Shake it up, baby.
Yeah, there's something like that.
Okay. Okay, so Tammy, you get to draw. Who is going to be the lucky winner?
Let's see. Oops, I got two. Oh, that's nobody's name.
Nobody's name?
Nobody's name.
Oh.
We have Barb Vervaki. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, but it's got a phone number, no email. You have to have an email. Sorry.
3 times. All right. Diane Gale. She has an email address on there.
Okay. Swamp Girl.
Swamp Girl.
That's cute.
All right, Swamp Girl. Let us know.
And we will contact you and get that in.
Yes. So congratulations, and we're happy that you stopped by. Twist and shout.
Yes, twist and shout. Thanks, Marnie. We can depend on you.
Somebody's on the ball. All right, so we'll look after that later. And then we have a bunch of new things that came in.
We do.
Friday, I guess. We just unpacked them yesterday.
So.
Or do you have some more things you want to talk about from the show?
No, I think I'm good. Oh, well, we did. Well, but we're going to get to that at our show and tell. When we do our other. Should we talk about our October giveaways?
Yes.
Okay. So this month, as long as supplies last, when you come and shop with us, we will give you, in support of breast cancer awareness, this nice reusable bag.
Mm-hmm. And we've already started giving them out.
And then if you spend $200 or more, we're going to give you this bag which says Faith, Hope, Support, and Courage. And it's got strength under here.
It's a nice little zippy pouch.
Yeah. Kind of a nice canvasy feel.
Mm-hmm.
Good for all kinds of different things. There's Kathy McKinnon from Good Morning, Kathy.
The interesting thing about this that I've noticed already when we hand out these bags, we get to hear stories about people that they know or themselves who have survived. So that's always encouraging.
You know, it very much is. And, you know, there's a lot of good news anymore, too. And, I mean, we love Victoria's Quilts, and we have a group that meets here in the store once a month, a big support group. And we have always, well, for years now, given them a storage space for their fabrics and stuff. It's a cause that we very much believe in and we like to support because these ladies come out and they make quilts with love and they are quilted and bound and they are given for free to someone with cancer.
Yeah, that's a reminder that, you know, if you know someone that's going through treatments or has just been diagnosed, go on the Victoria Quilts website and request a quilt for them.
Yeah.
Because they have lots and they love to give somebody a quilt just to encourage them.
And they have a nice bag that comes with them so they can take the bags with them when they go for treatments. And I think it's important that people know that there's other people out there that care. Yeah,
and they're flannel on the back so they're really warm, you know, when you're going for chemo or whatever appointments.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. just keep that in mind. And so, speaking of that, we have some yardage that kind of goes along with that line. Oh, our table's going to fall, but we'll do it all.
I'll move a few things here.
So this is Hope and Bloom.
And we tried to price these so they were pretty. I think, what is that one?
12 a yard.
Yeah, here's one with a whole bunch of sayings on it. And here it is in the other colorway, nice and pink.
Yes, we've got a pink theme going on.
Yes, and we're going to have a... So these four are all 12.
These are all together from that line that would match those bags. And then we just brought in some other pinks, you know, that we think could go with it, just to
and
add.
These are 14.
Yeah, so these ones are 14. But, you know, the little bouquets work well with that. And, you know, hearts. Little hearts.
And Tammy, some little dots.
We always got to have some little dots, some little sprinkles, you know. So those are there for you if you have some project in mind.
And pink is always pretty.
Pink is pretty.
So do you have some fabric on your side you'd like to show? So maybe some big ones or not?
Yeah, let's do some wide backs. So we've had a wide back sale, and now we need to replenish some of them. So these are new. These are 26 a yard, and they're Michael Miller.
Maybe just open it up a little bit too.
A little more? Okay.
Yeah, just to give
They're just
people
heavy
flavor
today, it seems like. So
I
they've
know,
got kind
these
of
bolts
that
are really
wash. There's a little bit of a gray purpley. They're really beautiful.
And mottled feel.
Throw on another one. This one's definitely purple. This one's beautiful.
So the colors there without, you know, really peeking over anything.
Somebody was asking if the Victoria's quilt has to be done in pink. Oh no, there
Oh,
are
heavens,
all
no.
kinds of shades and colors.
Yeah.
And very often you can request the person's favorite color and they'll have a quilt in that.
And quilts for men, and you know, because they don't necessarily want anything pink. And then this one is, that one's got some pretty, almost like one of these lovely sunset nights, you know?
Yeah,
you
it
see
is.
those?
Some greens and grays, but then you've got your pinks and oranges. I've done a really nice job with those.
They have. I tell you.
Whoops!
Whoa! she just knocked me over with that bolt.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I'll survive.
They're so heavy today.
I
These
know.
ones are just...
These bolts are like they weigh 20 pounds a piece or something. They just feel
they've
like.
got 18 yards.
And
then
they're
there's
108 inches wide. We should say that.
Yes, this is another one, a Michael Miller with it's
And we
more of a navy.
Yeah, because we had one that was sort of black and white last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one is navy with the sort of white or cream background. I'd like people to know too that we carry pillows, pillow forms. We just had this big, I think that's a 20-incher.
20 by 20, yep.
And it's $21. But, you know, feel free. That's not something that we really put out in the store because they take up a lot of room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of really hard to make them look pretty in a, you know, in a plastic bag like this. But we have them and we keep them downstairs in boxes. So make sure you ask if you're looking for one. Because we always buy some good quality ones so they aren't going to go lumpy on you. You know, for some of these little cheap pillowcase forms, you know, you just barely get your pillow in them, and they are lumps, lumpy lumps.
Lumpy lumps.
And you put all that work into your pillow.
You do. We should probably clear off our table a little bit.
Okay, you go ahead.
So we brought in some puzzles. These are 1,000 pieces for 28.
So these are different. We thought these were really pretty.
And then there's this one. I think I like this one. This is my favorite. The red and white. It's just so classic looking. It would be challenging though. Now that I look at it, with all the, yeah, maybe I won't do that one.
But it's good to have a challenge. I only buy 1,000 pieces of puzzles.
Goes sideways. There we go.
And there's another one.
Yeah.
So I think they'd be fun to do.
Could be some ideas for Christmas gift giving if you're already in Christmas shopping mode. And then we have a lot of these that came in. Scrappiness is Happiness. It's been a really popular book.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book.
It
We
is.
ran out of them very quickly. So we have brought in more. So we want you to know that they are back in stock.
Yeah.
And how much is that book? You have to tell them. They want to know.
$48.95.
And we have this quilting notes book. It's all these nice pages that you can, and it's a hardcover with the spirals.
With the coil in
Yep.
the middle. And it's $16.95.
And back in stock, the ever popular.
Known for the holidays, applique calendar.
Let's just, yeah, so there you go. See, and a lot of people have been using them for like tea towels or quilts, but we've seen some adorable ones on tea towels, and we have some in the store that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
We had Gingham Gardens is a new collection by Lori Holt, and we have a couple of patterns that have come in that are quite pretty. Hi, Janet.
So those are 16 each. Those patterns.
And then we were going to do a class, and we did. I think it was just the timing, but Portella Carbuncles.
Enchanted pincushion.
So you have to take a look at the one that Sue Butler did. It's adorable. So this is just like a candlestick that you could buy at the dollar store, or Goodwill or whatever. And instead of cardboard here for the hat, she used a CD, so that was nice and stiff. So it's just a very cute, adorable pincushion. And she has, I'm trying to get this right.
Here, go like this. There you go.
Oh, I tell you, sometimes I'm dyslexic.
You're going to make everyone dizzy. Throw up their breakfast.
Oh no, we don't want that to happen. So she's got feathers on it and just all kinds of cute stuff. She's very creative. She's got her class coming up this weekend. Saturday is the Illusions, yeah. And that's a full class.
All right.
And then we got some new mugs in by Sally Tomato. And this says on here, I count my many blessings and stitch them one by one. So this is a nice size coffee mug. I'm probably going to need Tammy to rescue me here again for the camera. And then we can... Yeah.
Oh,
okay, it's up there.
There we go.
I guess I'm just going to have to make some little notes on the table.
Just got to practice.
So it's $36. So you're saying I don't practice enough?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Because
Anyway.
I don't practice means we got to do this more often. So no, you're good.
Do you have some more fabric, or do we want to talk
Let's
about
talk
what's
about
behind
this.
it? Oh, okay, let's talk about that.
Go up. Okay, so last week we did that runner challenge, right?
Yes.
And
What
we
a
had-
huge response.
Oh yeah, people love to vote, and it was fun to see. Oh, this is how many. So by the end, this is your viewer's choice. So this is the one that we put into a kit. We're really good at this today, aren't we? So this one won the most votes. I think it had like 76. There was almost 200 people who voted, so that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
So the little kit, I think I brought it down here with me somewhere. Oh, there it is, right beside me. So it's $35. The size of the runner is 39 by 17. And you get everything in there to finish it. Your front and your back and your binding. You just have to supply your batting from home. So that's $35 for the little kit. And we just thank you for voting and having some fun with us.
Yes. And Angelique, Arlene, and Tammy, thank you for making these really adorable samples.
It was fun. So we thought we might do some more of that in the future because we like having fun. And having some challenges too.
Morning, Barb and Sue. And I guess maybe the panel behind us. So this is a cute snowman one. Maybe if we tuck this stuff underneath, they can see the ball.
There we go.
But it's a good-looking Santa. I won't buy Santas if they don't look good, because some Santas are scary looking. And I don't want some child staring at a scary Santa.
It's just neat how they did a little bit of color, and then the background is, the grays, but your eyes are like right here.
So lots of possibilities and things you could do with this. I think this would be lovely for the center of the quilt.
Mm-hmm. So that's 17, I think.
Yes. Okay, you have some more fabric to show, don't you?
So we have another line that came in called Blissful Blooms, and it's in purples and a little bit of pinks in it. I think we're going to start with the major piece.
This is a nice.
So this
nice
is kind of the one that we fell in love
There's
with.
your feature piece. Okay.
The the blooms on it. And then there's a pink kind of a tile look, like a, yeah, I can say a tile look. And then a vine with the different colors. So those are all together, and they are $16 a yard. And there's other colors you could pull out of here. You could go the blue way, or you know, pick up some more pinks and greens.
Yep. Lots of options.
Mm-hmm.
But perfect for some of our purple people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you've got 2 random ones there we could
I
show.
do have some random ones, but they're beautiful anyway. So this one is all feathers. I don't know if you can really see. Let's go this way.
And that's from Island Batik. It's not a batik. It's they are getting into making some prints.
I think I'm going backwards. I think the feather goes this way. How much is that one?
It is $16 a yard.
So that's interesting. And I think the colors are better in real life. These are more of a gold. Maybe on your screen they don't look as gold, but they're definitely more gold, more vibrant.
Mm-hmm. They're nice.
And then there's this dragonfly print. I'm not sure what kind of flowers are on there.
I think they're kind of imagination flowers, but with all the nice dragonflies on it. It's the dragonflies that are the feature, though.
And again, your screen might show more of a bluey green.
I think we have more dragonflies that we're going to show them next week. A line that has come in with some dragonflies.
So, it's dragonflies.
Mm-hmm. And what do you have behind you again?
You mean on the wall?
Yep.
This is a black and white baby quilt. We're noticing the trend is right now having like very neutral colors. So it's black, gray, and white. This little quilt is 37 by 44, so you could still get it out of the width of your yardage. And it is $42. And it's just half square triangles.
And maybe we want to bring it closer for them, Penny. I want them to see the prints that you used.
And we used some of the background is cute little animals.
So they can see. So it's very much, it's, you know, we've got the paw prints and stuff, but, you know, she picked nice little cutesy baby prints here. And, you know, as you said, you could certainly put, like, you could put a pink binding on it. You could put a blue binding on it.
Teal, green, whatever.
Lime
so
green, red.
we haven't decided yet, but we definitely want some color on the back.
Yes.
That's where we're going to have some fun with it. So
And maybe
we'll see.
something neutral for our binding, you know, but, so lots of possibilities, and just appealing to some of these girls who want something that's
More neutral.
More neutral. Hello, Erin Getty. And there's Anne DeHont. And Anne Maisonov.
Anne was in yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Was she? Yeah, I was kind of holed up here working on some retreat stuff and processing that order. So we have another new line of fabric, and this one is called
Fleur Noir.
So it's sort of cream and black. It's quite elegant, actually.
Do you like my French?
Oh, I thought your accent was
Very convincing.
very I think that's a good word, convincing. I wouldn't have thought that.
We thought this was really cute. I really like this floral one.
And then here's some more stripes, and these will work out. These will look beautiful in the quilt. And
Yeah,
then,
this is very yummy.
and then it has some plaids. Look at that.
Very classic looking, which I think is what we like about it. And
And
you
then,
could still put in color if you wanted.
and then here's sort of the reverse print, you know, in the with the floral. Ah, très bien, says Tanny, says Darlene, and Darlene speaks en français.
That's right. We should get her on here and speak French. And one more.
No, I have 3
Oh.
more. This is a good size
This is
line.
a good sized line. I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Yeah, you're trying to cut my fabrics off. And here's another one, so it's sort of the reverse. They all have the reverse images. And
One more for the little X's.
yeah,
Or little plus symbols.
so it's quite a pretty line,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it definitely has some possibilities, Tanny.
It does. We'll have to see what we do with that.
Yeah, I have to see what our customers do with that. I always find that interesting. But I just think some of them are quite elegant. And And what do we have here?
So we also have a little Halloween panel that will do 2 little trick-or-treat bags. This is the front of one and the back of one. And then I'll
And
just
you've
show
lined them too.
Yeah, so I've lined them with this little print with the little dress-up faces, I guess, or the little animal faces.
And they have little Halloween hats and things on, little owls. So that's the lining.
So the panel, I'll just show you the panel, and the 1 yard of lining is going to be a little kit. That's going to be $16. So if you wanted to get that, that would make you 2 big treat bags, and then there's some little ones on the side that you could make smaller treat bags or do something else with.
Or you could do a cute little wall hanging.
Yeah.
You know, for your door or something.
Sometimes people like to do that, little door
Door hanger. So that's 2 Halloween baskets, 2 bags with the lining, and these side panels for $16.
For $16.
So something really easy to make up and very affordable.
And then if you saw, there's the writing on the top that you can, with some instructions, but you can do your own thing too. So that's more Halloween stuff.
And we have been refreshing our Petites.
Yes, we have.
So Tammy has some pretty Petites to show
Let's
us.
start with this one. This one is gorgeous green.
And you can mix Petites and cottons.
I'm going to just...
That's a nice neutral. So don't ever be shy to do that.
More greens. What else do I have? Let's go this way.
It's kind of nice and fall feeling, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And just another nice neutral.
Head into a different colorway.
Okay.
Now this one is more of a blue and kind of a creamy, or like a sandy color, I would say. With this nice darker version.
Kind of has a bit of a teal feel to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Sort of a teal undertone.
Then we'll bring in a real teal. It's a
Look at
lot
that.
of fun.
Yeah, that has some, those are butterflies, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Those, they're very vibrant.
Let's put that purple right in between the two of them.
This gorgeous purple.
Look at that. Now we're talking.
And then,
Isn't it, you can just see how vibrant that is. And then
and
maybe
then one more purple. It has some fish on it, or whales. Yeah, let's go like this.
fish. Well, whales I think are mammals, not fish.
Am I getting a science lesson?
Well, why not?
Okay, let me just see here.
And the Petites are 16.
Okay, whales, and I'm going to say tuna. They're fish.
You
I
think
say
there's
they're
a tuna?
tuna.
Oh,
Yes.
no, that is a whale.
Well, that's
at
a
that.
whale. But what is that?
A whale. A baby
Okay,
whale.
so they're all whales. They're all mammals. I stand corrected.
Oh no, it's so much fun, Tammy, teasing you. Okay, what else do we have? We have another 5. that kind of-
Another, okay, and these all go together, so we want to keep them together. So there's a nice brown. And this is kind of the piece that ties them all together that I'm going to add to. And that's really lovely. So
I like when you say words like lovely.
lovely. There's another brown.
But kind of toasty, right? They're just like
Like
a
a
nice...
chocolate, hot chocolate brown.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then there's a blue.
Yeah, I think
Throw
we've
in a
almost
blue.
put that blue back here.
All right, let's do that.
Look at that. Look how pretty.
I really like this piece. Brings it all
So our
together.
Petites are 16 a yard. I meant to mention the black and white tall ones were 17.
Okay,
And then we have one more on the board.
one more.
And then show and tell. We don't want to forget our show and tell.
So on the board, we have this Nativity panel by Riley Blake.
And we like to have some reason for the season things in our store.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Very nice with the baby and the little lamb.
It's very serene.
Mm-hmm. It is. So maybe our show and tell.
This is Karina Weiss, if I'm saying her last name correct, but She was saying that this is a quilt she worked on when she was taking care of her grandmother, and so it has sentimental value to her that she's finished and is going to enjoy.
Excellent. It's nice when you have things with memories. I just didn't expect to see that one, and I know who that is, but I can't see close enough to see her face. But it's beautiful.
Well, I remember this kit being at her other store across the street.
Mm-hmm. And she brought it in finished. Okay.
It's beautiful. And she brought in another one too, the churn dash, or a modern...
I'm sorry, I just can't get my eyeballs sometimes just aren't as good as they used to be.
Yeah, I'm at a loss too. I forgot.
Okay.
I did know who that was, and now my name's not coming. But that one was very beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah, I love the way the churn dash is interlocked. Very effective. This is the one that I was telling you that Charlie Etman made. So this is an Elizabeth Hartman pattern, and she's 10 years old, just the sweetest little girl. And she made this. She sewed this all together herself.
Amazing.
It is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So her whole family is very proud of her. And this is Leslie Elgie, and this is Leslie's t-shirt quilt that she made, and she's quite pleased. And you can see the library books on the back. And she bought one of the t-shirt quilts and just loved the way that
the
sashing
kit, yeah.
worked together, that kit, yeah. So she did a great job. And we met her at the quilt show, and we were talking about the quilt, so she sent us a picture.
Wonderful. It looks great. And she can use it.
Yep. And we had a door prize at the quilt show, and the winner was Betty McCutcheon. Do you remember where Betty was from? North, I think, a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From further away.
Orange.
So she was, maybe it was Orangeville. She was very happy. It was a bundle of fat quarters and a Missouri Star book and a ruler and a pen. So congratulations again to Betty. And we have our door prizes for this week.
Let's do the little cutout applique kit first.
Cheryl Dawn.
Cheryl Dawn, congratulations. And then we'll do the one Halloween panel.
Jan Havashi.
Jen, congratulations.
And the last Halloween panel blocks.
Barb Chalmers.
Barb Chalmers. Well, congratulations, Barb.
All right.
And I think we should mention the Norfolk Fair is on too, isn't it?
This weekend?
Yeah. And do they have Quiltsy on this year?
Oh, yeah.
They have
yeah.
Quilt Centered?
Oh, somebody said yesterday, go see... Oh, I think it was Anne DeHaunt. She said that we have a quilt in there. Go see... If you're going there, go see my quilt.
Awesome.
So
there are some quilts at the Norfolk Fair, and that's always one of the really nice big country fairs, and that's in Simcoe. And that goes through till what day?
Till Monday.
Till Monday.
So the whole
right
weekend.
And check out the PJ Pants in the 4-H section because Karen got first.
Oh,
so PJ Pants
in the 4-H
in
section.
the 4-H section. And Karen got first, and I think that the DDS won first overall in cheer again, right?
Yeah.
So
well, second in cheer overall for the high school competition. Delhi won again, 11 years in a row.
11.
Wow.
That is wonderful. And this is her first year cheering, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that is fun. So, ladies, Denise Cullen, could you call me today? We need to. I just saw
Don't
that.
you just love that you got called out?
Oh, and there's Shirley Grimes. Oh, and the Burford Fair is on, says Shirley Grimes.
So
this is that
do.
fall fair time, So it's always good to take those in.
Well, it's also Thanksgiving weekend. We can't forget that.
And we have so much to be grateful
We do.
for. There's a lot of people who are really struggling, and I know that the food bank has really been taking in a lot more, like they have bigger needs. But so we all have a lot to be grateful for, and especially grateful for each other and these wonderful things that we share and these wonderful friendships. So enjoy your time, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.